Greetings, Earthlings. I am Bwana of Bwana.tv in Sector 7. I come bringing answers. Anyway, I have a product to talk about. This one came by way of Deuces Wild in the chat room. D-O-U-C-E-S Wild. I believe he was the one who, I hope I got that right. If I got the wrong guy, I'm going to be very mad with myself. Deuces Wild, there, you're the one. Okay, he's the one who gave me the question over at live.bwana.tv. It's not really a question, but he just wants to know my thoughts on something he had already reviewed. And the name of the site is called Game Answers, and it's by it was launched by the site called Gamefly. So Deuces Wild, let's talk about this Gamefly and Game Answers thing. Now, Gamefly was a service that I used to use when I first bought my consoles, the Xbox 360 and PS3, and even for a while when I had the Wii. I relied on them to play a lot of games. I wasn't purchasing a lot of games. Gamefly has a game rental service, much like Netflix.com does for movies. And it's a pretty reputable service. I got good deals out of it, but I had to trim back on my budget a few times, so Gamefly got the axe. I'm sorry. Gotta let you go. It's not you, it's me. It's not me, it's you. So, goodbye. Not to knock their service, I just need to save some money. So, GameAnswers.com is the website, and this is something that Gamefly launched a few days ago. And it's trying to serve a purpose for gamers. Now, if you're familiar with a site like Yahoo Answers and Ask.com, a lot of people have questions, and the community submits answers. So it's a community-driven idea, but it's going to relate to gaming. So if you're stuck, like you're in a game, you're in a level, you're like, I don't know how to get past this. I've searched YouTube, I've searched Google, everybody else doesn't know. How do I get past level 78.315? You would ask that on Game Answers. Someone would reply with a good answer. And I'm imagining, I haven't seen the interface other than what the front page has, but I'm assuming that you can vote up answers. So if they don't have that, then they're in trouble. Let me look at. Somebody asked here, what's the most emotional game? And yeah, you can vote up or down answers. So obviously the ones that the community feels are the best answers are going to get voted up, and the bad answers are going to get voted down. So it is a good idea. But with gamers, you have to think a little bit different. With gamers can be passionate about what they love. And I've blogged about this. I've done a few videos on consoles. Gamers can be very passionate, and this could easily turn into a breeding ground for flame wars, in terms of console wars and in terms of games wars. Somebody asked a question about Halo. Someone who hates the 360 and the game Halo may come along and try to sabotage the thread and say, this game sucks, why you even ask a question, blah blah blah. And it turns into a flame war. Now, granted, you can mod things down, but you can mod things down on YouTube. That doesn't stop the people from being dumb. So, I think it's a great idea. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. But you really have to be careful with the passionate gamers. People love what they love, and they want you to love what they love. And that shouldn't be the case, but that's just the case. So, if I do get stuck in a game that I'm playing, I am going to try this and see if it'll work for me. At GameAnswers.com, you just register. I don't think there's a price associated. If there is, that'd be a very bad thing for Gamefly. But I believe it is a free site, and it's kind of like a Facebook-y wall type thing. Social networking for gamers is starting to get a lot more popular, especially in the form of Ning communities and Ning.com communities, and Facebook groups, and there's even Raptor.com. I've reviewed that in here, where you can instantly post what you're playing and achievements, and there's the Steam. So the whole network, the whole community features they're gonna be one of the things that helps this thrive. So that's my opinion. Deuces Wild. There's much more to talk about on this, but at first glance, I can just see it turning into I mean, it's going to be a fertile breeding ground for flame wars and fights. But hopefully the moderation tools and the moderators there will keep it in check, and we'll have to see.